everybody? My name is Joshua, and I am in love with this woman, so I put a ring on it.
Thanks. I'm Amanda.
Where's your ring?
It's back in the bedroom. Where's your ring?
Well,
You lost it.
We weren't planning on arguing about this, but maybe we can just argue about our rings. We'll tell you guys a little bit about that in just a second. But first, this is marriage. Marriage has brought us together. And in this fun video, we're going to actually let you guys decide, comment below, who wins in this argument. Who do you think is right? The husband with the dirty beard or the wife? And what we're talking about, as you saw in the title, is dogs. I'm not a dog person, am I?
No, he's not.
You?
I'm a dog lover.
She loves them. She trains them. It's like a job. It's like a passion. And I'm like, I don't even like to hear them breathe. But don't get me wrong. This is so funny. I didn't even plan on this, but I do have a dog. And he's right here. He was a Christmas gift from my beloved twin brother. And we called him Rufio. That's what I call him.
I call him Ludo.
It's my dog. I get to name him. But he's a really good dog. I mean, you know, no drool, none of that stuff. So I like him a lot. So we keep him around the house. But good boy. Good boy. So, yeah. But yeah, you're a dog trainer.
I am.
And you love it.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had some real arguments.
We have.
We've had some tears.
I wouldn't say maybe on your behalf.
Are you kidding me? You
can't
lie on YouTube.
Listen, I have not cried.
Get me a Bible. I'm getting a Bible.
Joshua Blake, I have not cried.
Don't tell him my whole name.
I'm just telling you.
We're going to start with this good word.
Listen,
Hand
I'm
on the
not
Bible.
doing that.
Repeat after me.
I can't.
So you're
Because
admitting
no,
that you're gonna lie.
But what if I forgot?
If Hillary Clinton got away with it, baby, you'll be
No,
fine.
the Lord knows.
That's right, Hillary.
So here's
That's
the
right,
thing.
Hillary. The Lord knows. We're getting political.
So here's the thing. I'm not gonna swear on the Bible because what if I forgot about it?
Well,
Maybe I did cry. But
anyway, let's get on. Let's get on with
Okay.
it. Why do you like those things, dogs, as you call them?
Well, because they're awesome. I mean, dogs are awesome. They're loyal. They're smart. They offer companionship. They can be trained to rescue children that have been...
Okay, I don't like dogs because they're not awesome. They're loud.
They are awesome.
They're smelly. They drool. They put their private areas all over stuff. Like, you can't put your head on the couch and be like, I'm taking a nice nap. Even on your own pillow in the bed, like, I'm going to sleep. Because your dog's private's been on that, man. Like, gross.
First of all, if you don't want your dog to be on your bed, then you can train him not to be on your bed.
Okay, what about the couch?
Then you can train him not to be on the couch. I'm
not even going to tell him about your couch when I met you. And I'm certainly not going to tell him about the bed.
Seriously? You just told them!
No, I didn't. Do you want me to tell him?
We're editing that out.
No, we're not.
We are editing it out because that's embarrassing, Joshua. You made everybody think that I'm a freaking slob.
That's what we do. We argue. It's not as bad as you think. It's worse in a different way.
Listen, this man here, I love him very deeply. But let me tell you something. His standards are like way above normal standards.
That's why I finally found a woman good enough to meet them.
Let me tell you,
when
he says, don't even ask me about that couch. It's because I let my dogs on my couch. Who doesn't? I mean, there's a lot of people that...
Yeah, the couch was, it was not pretty. But anyway, we get the idea. So, yeah. So, anyway, like, here's my thing. It's not like I hate all dogs. I don't want to seem like that because I'm not that. I mean, she saw me just on Mother's Day a couple days or so ago. loving on this little wiener dog. What do you call him? Dotson, named Lucy. Lucille number 2, as I call her. But anyway, yeah, so she, if I go to your house and you have a dog that's not like straight up licking me everywhere and just snotting all over, like I can't just walk in without getting your dog spit and snot on my heels and my pant legs. If you're one of the few people out there with a good dog, then I'm going to be like, hey, little buddy, how are you? And normally those dogs love me because they can tell that like I'm the OG, like I'm the original good dog picker, like they just know it. But so if I go to your house, I'll pet your dog. But personally, I would never want to own a dog because I don't want to have to be home at a certain time every day, twice a day, 3 times a day. I don't want to have to come home to find a puddle of pee on the floor or poop on the floor or shoes tore up. Even that dog I was loving on, you know what that dog just did less than a week ago? It tore up a $1,200 hearing aid of my sweet grandmother, the sweetest woman you'll ever meet. Sacrificed her life, poured it out for generations untold. She's a legend. And what does this dog do? She makes it to where she can no longer hear. If anyone's watching this who has a lot of money or hearing aids, Gloria Jean needs your help. Please forget about the sponsor dog videos. Sponsor the victims of dogs. Sponsor Gloria, my grandmother. She's so sweet. Do you deny it?
She is sweet. She's very sweet.
She agrees with everything.
But no.
Splendid.
Listen, here's the thing, though. Why was she able to get to said hearing aid?
Blame the lady with Alzheimer's. Real classy. Real classy.
I'm not blaming her, but I'm just saying, like, you should put them away.
Shout out to a non-sponsor, because we have none. L81, the best ginger ale. Only available in Kentucky and a few other places. Ginger ale.
Okay.
So, now that we're done berating sweet grandmothers.
I love Mamers. I love her.
So, let's move on. We have neighbors here. And we're filming this. It's like 10 p.m. almost or something.
Yeah.
And we're doing it at nighttime. One of the reasons why we're doing it so late is because they have a dog. And they let this thing out a lot. And it barks. Man, for over a year I hear this dog barking. I'm just like, oh my gatos. Like, I can't stand it because, like, I mean, it's not just a light bark in the distance. She'll agree with this, right?
Yeah.
We actually agree with this. I mean, you can't take a nap in my own little house.
Why you need to take a nap for? You're 30 years old.
Yeah, let's tell them about that. So, Easter Sunday, we got into it, man, on the Lord's Resurrection Day. We just, we're over here quarantining it, house churching it because of COVID-19, all that. And so I got this dog whistle from Amazon because I'm like, man, how do I... Because I thought I need to go talk to him. Actually, what I thought was, I need to just go over there when no one's looking, get the dog, put it in the car, and give it to a good home 45 minutes down the road in the woods with bears. But I knew that I couldn't do that. So I controlled myself. Right?
Yeah.
So I didn't. And instead, all this happened as a result. And it would have been fixed within an hour and a half traveling there and back if I would have done that. But... So instead...
But that would have been a terrible thing to do, right?
And she knows how to train dog not to bark, but like, actually hands-on, right? Not so much like just across and then they're not being so friendly and wanting you to work with the dog. So it's kind of like, I've just figured out something. I looked online many times, wasted hours, finally came up with the only thing I could think of really, which was like a dog whistle. I ordered one that's supposed to be quiet. And it wasn't quiet. It made a noise, but it said it was silent. And it worked at first. And it had been 3 days. I was off work like 3 days in a row. So I was like, this is the day. Every time this dog barked, I should probably find it, but you guys know what a whistle sounds like. So what ifs? And the dog hated it. So he stopped. It didn't actually hurt him. It just annoyed him. So he stopped barking every time I did it, and he barely barked there for a couple days. I mean, he barked a little, but when he did, I just and he was being trained. He was actually learning. So then Easter comes, and the dog's out there going nutso, and I'm like, you know, and the owner, who I've never even seen her, I've seen like the owners of the house, but the owner of the dog, I've seen her once. You have a couple times, and I blow it. So she's like, dog whistles don't work on dogs, and I'm like, well, then what does? And, you know, I'm not trying to be, like, mean, but you got to be loud so she can hear me over, I don't know, her dog. And also, it's across the street, and I'm, like, in the window at my house. And she's like, I don't know. And when I said, what? She said, dog whistles don't work on dogs. I said, well, then what does? She's like, I don't know. And I said, well, you better figure it out, or you should figure it out. And then she started cussing a little bit, started yelling. She got like super emotional. I felt bad for her. And I said, listen, I'm just raising my voice so you can hear me. I'm not like freaking out mad. We don't have to do that. Stay there. We'll come out and talk to you. And she kind of ran inside. But the more responsible big sister, she came out and talked to us. Since then, they've been keeping the dog in the house more often. But they'll still let him out, and he'll bark for 2 hours a day, 3 or 4 different times a day. So like, hey, I'm not hearing him bark 10 hours a day now, but I don't want to hear him bark 5 hours a day either. And we're trying to make videos. We're trying to just do our work on the computer and all kinds of stuff, tutor people, and all kinds of stuff we just do here at the house. And it's so difficult, right? So, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I mean, obviously, that dog is not my responsibility. I will say that I think that if you are going to own a dog, you should be responsible. And if you're going to have it outside, then you should make sure it has adequate exercise. The problem with the dog is that he's bored. I would probably bark my head off too if somebody stuck me outside alone on a tie out.
But you're going to go talk to them because I said, babe, you're the expert. And we got to finish this video up. You know, I don't want to watch this all day.
Right.
So you're gonna go talk to him at some point and say, hey, you guys have been doing better. We appreciate that. But it's still ridiculous that like you need to do more that when he's out there, he's not just barking for 45 minutes to 2 hours straight. Right?
I mean, yeah, but they're not.
And on the Bible.
I'm not doing that.
I
not doing
repeat after me.
No.
Shake your head no if you're gonna do it.
You looked at me.
Oh my gosh.
So.
But anyway, we got cut short. I mean, this isn't short. That's the point. We got made it short, right? You guys appreciate that. Don't you hate it when YouTubers just go on all day? So this is our first video. It's probably well been over 10 minutes. So is it unprofessional to talk about that? Oh, look at me. I'm unprofessional. So this is fun. Comment below. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. We have much more passionate things, interesting things. We want to hear what you have to say about it. We might review it a little bit in the next video. Let us know what you think. First of all, dog person, not dog person. We could talk about this for literally 2 hours more. There's things, different aspects that we didn't even get into, right? Is there anything burning on your heart that like you're like, oh, I must say this?
Well, I started to, but then you said we had to cut it short, so we'll cut it short.
Well, you saw it. This is marriage. Comment, subscribe, and we will get back to your comments. We'll talk about it. Comment something that you and your wife or boyfriend, girlfriend argue about. We might talk about that some. We might like put your comment in our video and tag you. Subscribe. That would be awesome. We love you guys, even though we don't know you. But if you comment, we'll see you. We'll stalk you. We'll be like, there's the YouTube page. Where's the face? Now we know them. Now we can love them. Right?
Sure.
Nailed it.